Hello and welcome back. So, this video is going to be a review of the Liberators. Obviously in Age of Sigmar 2nd edition. Before I begin, if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please hit the subscribe button and smash the bell button in, and you'll see more videos like this. Cool. So before we begin, we will read the blurb. Hopefully a lot better than I did speak then. The hosts of the Stormcast, nice. The hosts of Stormcast Eternals thunder down from the celestial realm, intent on laying low the tyrant and the fiend. The core of most storm hosts is comprised of hammer-wielding liberators, warriors who, good gosh, are adept at unleashing Sigmar's wrath. Barely got through that then. The description. A unit of Liberators has any number of models. The unit is armed with one of the following weapon options: Warhammer and Sigmarite Shield. Warblade and Sigmarite Shield, pair of Warblades, or pair of Warhammers. One in every 5 models can replace the unit's weapon option with a Grand Hammer or Grand Blade. They have movement of 5, which is quite slow, but not too slow. They have wounds of 2, which is good. They have a bravery of 7 Nicholas, and a 4+ save. So, Warhammer / hammers. You have a 1-inch reach, so not too long, but decent. It's alright. 2 attacks, that's good. Hits on a 4, wounds on a 3, a damage of 1. If you give them the blades, the war blades, they have 2 attacks again. They hit on a 3, but wound on a 4. So as far as I'm aware, that does nothing. It basically comes out to round about the same. The Grand Hammer attacks twice, hits 4 times, hits on a 4, wounds on a 3, -1 rend, 2 damage, which is a lot better. And the Grand Blade, which is very similar but inverse to the other one. That's it. Special rules. Liberator Prime. The Liberator Prime, add one of the to the attacks characteristic of Liberator Prime's melee weapons. Basically, if you give your Liberator Prime, if you can, one of the Grand Blades or the Grand Hammer, they'll also do an additional attack, which is probably where you want it. Paired weapons. An extra weapon from a Liberator to feint and parry. Unmodified rolls of 6 for a model armed with either a pair of Warhammers or a pair of Warblades inflicts 2 hits on the target instead of 1. So, make a wound and save roll for each hit. So, you get an extra attack, which is good if you get a 6. So, maybe not. Who knows? Lay low tyrants. Add 1 to the hit rolls for attacks made by this unit to a target an enemy unit with a wounds characteristic of 5 or more. So if they're a big model, you can add 1 to hit rolls, which is good, especially for the hammers, because then you hit on a 3, wound on a 3 in that respect. Sigmarite Shields. You can re-roll 1 save rolls of 1 for attacks that target this unit if any models from this are carrying any Sigmarite Shield. So if you've got 1 guy, you can re-roll save rolls of 1. That's cool. But obviously, if you're re-rolling it for him, does that mean that you have to then take the wound for him? Anyway, we'll get back to that, I think, maybe. Keywords: Order, Celestial, Human, Stormcast Eternal, Redeemer, Liberators. So, these models, they're not going to run very fast. They can run. Reroll 1s on the save, which means don't quite have a 3-up save, but effectively have a 3-up save. But it actually makes it slightly better that way, because if they've got any rends and you fail on a 1, even if it's on a 6, even if you only end up with a 6-up save and you reroll a 1, you can still make that save better than you would if you had a 3-up save. Is that right? I don't know, maths works, but that's my opinion of it. You also can do pretty well in combat. Obviously, if you have pairs, you can just on a 6 get another attack, or just stick with a standard. And the most common is obviously the hammers, because, you know, hammer and shield, because that's the models that came in the original start set, which no longer exists as such. However, there is a start collecting box set which I'm very interested in getting. I haven't actually got any Stormcast Eternal just yet. I will intend on getting them, specifically that set, because I do like how it plays. I'm a little bit bored of losing with the Blades of Khorne. We'll see how it turns out with them. Maybe not get rid of them yet, but who knows. But yeah, I mean, I'm not just playing, I just don't just play to win, but winning every now and again is pretty okay, you know? If you feel like it wasn't your problem, you aren't the problem with the tactics, it's more the model rules. I'm going off on a massive tangent here, on the 5-minute mark, it's typical. Basically with Khorne, if you don't play with the Blood Secretor, it feels a bit like unfinished models, like they're not as good as they should be. So, whereas I feel like almost everything in the Stormcast camp is kind of finished as it should be. Because if you think about it, 2 wounds, 4 up save, rerolling ones on your save, and, you know, obviously 3 attacks with you. I want to say Sergeant, but it's not. Basically, you get a decent amount of attacks. They're good at defending, which is pretty much what you're looking for with these guys. Yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously, if you've got any comments down below of what you think, how you think you should play these, because I do hear that these tend to tie people up whilst the Retributors get in and smash the enemy, which hopefully might be in the next video. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled, and you'll see hopefully next time. Thank you very much.